This is Al Jazeera. These are the stories making headlines. 20 million people have now been affected by the floods in Pakistan. That's according to the country's Prime Minister. The UN says it's helping hundreds of thousands of people, but 6 million are yet to receive any help at all. Cholera has surfaced in Mingora in the northwest, and elsewhere thousands are sick with gastric flu and other illnesses. Jonah Hull is at a makeshift hospital near Peshawar.
Aid agencies are now openly saying that it's impossible to know the true size and scope of this disaster. The cost in lives has been relatively small, but the cost in livelihoods and to the economy of this country has been immense. And there are new fears of disease breeding in the stagnant water to be found in about a third of this country. Mobile medical hospitals, like one set up inside this madrasa run by the charity Merlin, are struggling to cope.
The head of Iran's Atomic Energy Agency says he believes the Bushehr nuclear power plant will soon be operational and boosting the country's stretched electricity network. After a long delay, Russia announced on Friday it will begin loading nuclear fuel into the reactor, despite Iran's dispute with the international community over its nuclear enrichment program still being unresolved. Nazneen Moshiri is in Tehran with more on Iran's energy plans.
The plan, according to Iran's Atomic Agency, after Bushehr is to build a network of nuclear power plants with a capacity of 20,000 megawatts by 2020. So the Iranians say they can export more oil and gas and use less of it for actually producing electricity domestically. Now, it's taken 15 years for them to get the Russians to build Bushehr. So you can imagine it's going to take a lot of money and also a lot of outside help for the Iranians to be able to fulfill these ambitions.
And the US President Barack Obama has backed controversial plans for a mosque and community center near the site of the 9/11 attacks in New York. Opponents say it would dishonor those who died, but Obama said Muslims have the same right to worship as anyone else in America. Well, you can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.net/English.